Hey there, everybody. It's me, Larry, and I am here for a story time adventure with you. Are you excited to know what the story is? So, the story we're going to be sharing today is Otis the Owelet, written by Victoria Mars. So, if you want to go ahead, grab a stuffy, a juice box, and get comfy, we'll go ahead and get started. Otis the Owelet by Victoria Mars. Perched in a gum tree under the light of the shimmering moon, there lived a brave little owlet named Otis. His heart-shaped face was home to two big round eyes, and his snowy white feathers were as soft as velvet. Well, how about on the count of three, we all say hello to Otis. You ready? 1, 2, 3. Hi, Otis. Otis faced a peculiar problem because, you see, he couldn't sleep standing up. Otis slept face down and was teased tirelessly by the other owls. Well, that's not very nice. I mean, I sleep in a bed. How about you? It's never nice to be teased. Poor Otis. He was determined to find a solution and decided to leave on a quest to learn from animals around the world. So off he soared. Flutter flap, flutter flap. Oh, that's how I take my suitcase too. Is that how you take your suitcase when you're flying? Can you fly? He began his adventure on the sun-soaked savannas of Africa. He found some meerkats sleeping in a burrow, piled on top of each other to keep safe and warm. They look so nice and comfy, don't they? Meerkats, will you teach me how to sleep? Otis asked. Attempting to cuddle up to the meerkats in their mob, Otis tumbled out in a pile of tangled feathers. Oh, he doesn't look very happy, does he? Poor Otis. Hooty-hoo, this just won't do. So off he flew. Flutter flap, flutter flap. Flying across the ocean, Otis landed in North America on the banks of a babbling river. There, he encountered otters holding hands and floating on their backs to stay together while they slept. Oh, don't they just look so cute and snuggly there in the water? Hello, otters. Otters, will you teach me how to sleep? Otis asked. Attempting to float with the otters in their bevy, Otis sank miserably into the cold water. Oh, he doesn't look very happy, does he? He looks a little angry. Hooty-hoo, this just won't do. So off he zoomed. Flutter flap, flutter flap. Continuing on his way, Otis arrived in a forest in Europe. Hibernating under the colorful dancing glow of the northern lights, he found a brown bear and her cubs. Brown bears, will you teach me how to sleep? Otis asked. Attempting to sleep all winter with the brown bears in their slough, Otis was cold and bored of sleeping for so long. Hooty-hoo, this just won't do. So off he swept. Flutter flap, flutter flap. Oh, look at the bear sleeping so cute. And look at Otis. He just doesn't look happy. Poor guy. I hope he finds a good way to sleep soon. Arriving in Asia, Otis traveled to glittering coral reefs in the warm ocean waters. Parrotfish were blowing beautiful bubbles around themselves to sleep and be safe. Well, looky there. That fish is sleeping in a bubble. Have you ever slept in a bubble? Parrotfish, will you teach me how to sleep? Otis asked. Attempting to blow bubbles of his own with the fish in their school? Now, that isn't like a regular school where you go and learn stuff. That's what you call a group of fish that, hang out together. Otis was left tangled in a foamy mess with each pop. Oh, now he just looks sad. Hooty hoo, this just won't do. So off he glided, flutter flap, flutter flap. Continuing his quest, Otis reached a turquoise lagoon in tropical South America. Balancing gracefully on one leg, the flamingo slept peacefully at the edge of the water. Hey, I know a flamingo. Her name's Florence. Florence, is that you? I don't think it is. Maybe they know Florence. Flamingos, will you teach me how to sleep? Otis asked. Attempting to stand on one leg amongst the flamboyants, Otis wobbled and tumbled into a ruffled, feathery heap. Oh no, look at him. He can't keep his balance. Poor Otis. Hooty hoo, this just won't do. So off he sailed, flutter flap, flutter flap. Oh, they're where it's cold now. And hello, bird, flying in the sky. Finally, Otis ventured to the skies of icy Antarctica. He met an albatross who was safely sleeping while flying high up in the sky. That is crazy. That bird sleeps while flying. I have never tried that. Albatross, will you teach me how to sleep? Otis asked. Attempting to fly with their rookery, Otis tried to sleep midair, but each time he nodded off, his little wings stopped flapping. Hooty hoo, this just won't do. So off he darted, flutter flap, flutter flap. Aw, poor Otis. It looks like he fell trying to sleep while flying. That would definitely happen to me. How about you? Otis felt sad and helpless as he spread his wings and flew home. Wondering if he would ever find a way to sleep, he snuggled onto his gum tree after the long journey. Oh, look at him. He doesn't look happy, does he? Oh my gosh, I think he's sleeping. He looks happy in this picture. To his surprise, Otis discovered he had grown big and strong during the quest and could now sleep standing up. As the sun began to rise, Otis the Owelet drifted into a peaceful sleep, grateful for all he had learned on his adventure. Oh, that's so nice. Otis's worldwide adventure. Oh, this is a map. And on this page, there's North America, where the otters were from. Oh, and then there's South America with the flamingo. I still wonder if they know my friend Florence. Oh, and there's Antarctica with the albatross. I just can't believe they can sleep while flying. Oh, and here's some more map. There in Europe are the bears. In Africa, there's the meerkat. And that's Asia with the parrotfish. Oh, and there's Australia. And there's Otis ready to fly away. Hi, Otis. Meet the animals. Would you like to meet the animals? I know I would. Eastern barn owls are birds of prey. That means they hunt other animals. Their feathers are very soft and they can hunt silently. Do you know what silently means? Yeah, it means they're very, very quiet and you can't even hear them. Meerkats are part of the mongoose family. Their underground burrows can have lots of rooms and entrances. Oh, they like live in a big giant house underground. Very neat. Otters are part of the weasel family. They have webbed feet which make them good divers and swimmers. Brown bears mostly eat vegetation and some meat when they can find it. They have between 1 to 4 cubs at a time. Parrotfish have teeth shaped like a beak and they can change the color of their scales. Do you know what scales are? Scales are like their skin. Flamingos are born with white and gray feathers and don't turn pink until they are older. Florence never told me that about herself. That's very interesting. Albatrosses are one of the biggest flying birds. They hardly ever stop and visit land. Wow! They're in the sky most of the time? My wings would get tired if I did that. The end! Now that was such a fun story to read, and I loved the map and learning about the animals at the end. How about you? Now, if you would like your very own copy of this book, I got a link below where you can check that book out, and another link where you can learn about this wonderful author. Now, thanks for joining me today for this wonderful story time, and I look forward to reading with you again soon. Bye, everybody.